music was like a time bomb ticking inside. It's a beautiful story.
What do you remember?
I remember everything about it.
Like traveling in time.
I've been performing for 30 years or so.
What was driving you then?
I only write the music that I feel.
Dragon, all these dragons on your jacket.
Because I love this country.
How did that happen?
East meets west.
How different is it?
It's one thing to read about it, it's another thing to be in it.
What can we expect?
And it's just the beginning. You know more about it than I do.
My part of my work.
Stop.
Welcome to China again.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here.
All right, and I do like your jacket. It looks very Chinese.
Thank you.
You have now all these dragons on your jacket.
I know.
We also love it. Actually, I like it very much.
Good, thank you.
And your visit here this time been welcomed actually by your Chinese fans very much, and they are looking forward very much to your performance at the Spring Festival Gala. Yeah. How did that happen?
It's a long story. It's a beautiful story, actually. It's a lot of people worked very hard to make this happen. It's been going on for a few months.
Right.
And I have, speaking about the fans, just a couple of days ago, we landed at 4 in the morning at the airport. And I knew there were going to be a few cameras there, maybe, and I figured at 4 in the morning, who's going to be there? Maybe 3 people. There were hundreds of people there. Cameras everywhere. I just said, like, it's 4 in the morning. Doesn't anybody sleep here? The fans are so warm and so passionate.
Were you surprised to see that you have such a big fan base in China?
Yeah, I wasn't surprised. I was surprised at how passionate they were, that they waited, or they woke up so early to be at the airport and wait for me to land. It was, I know I have quite a few people here who enjoy my music, which is very nice, because I love this country.
Greek pianist and musician Yanni is no stranger to Chinese audiences. In 1997, Yanni became the first Western musician to perform at the Forbidden City in Beijing. His piece called Nightingale, inspired by a Chinese fairy tale, was a welcome surprise for his Chinese fans. Since then, he's felt a key affinity for China.
China, here we come. I'm so excited. Happy New Year, everybody.
16 years after his Forbidden City concert, Yanni returned to China performing at CCTV's Spring Festival Gala.
I'm so excited about it. It's going to be great.
First reaction is great honor. It's the Chinese people have honored me many, many times. It feels like home here. Every time I come to China, the Chinese people honor me, and they have been very honorable people. They always deliver in what they say. I love this country.
a very special song, which I call East Meets West. It took me a month to write and put the music together because it's real Asian music, Chinese music actually, blended with Western music. I worked hard so that it's not like jammed. It has to be effortless. It becomes one piece, and it moves. And I'm hoping that the Chinese people will enjoy the song as is. But I believe that not only Chinese people can enjoy this piece of music, that anybody can enjoy this piece of music.
This is the most watched television variety show in the world.
In the world.
How does it feel to be on the stage like that?
I've been performing for 30 years or so, and I can tell you, just before I go on that stage, I'm going to have butterflies. It's like knowing that a billion people are watching you simultaneously in this live. But I'm surrounded by very great professional musicians, and I feel very comfortable that we will be able to do it very well.
How different is it compared to some other stages? Because as you said, you've been performing for 30 years already. How different is it to perform for a concert, say?
It's you're out of your element. In these kind of shows, there's so many. What's going on behind the stage is craziness. There's so many performances going, and I'm stunned that they can keep track of everything and keep the show going flawlessly like that. We had dress rehearsal,
yes,
and I saw what was going on backstage, and yet in the front everything looks perfect. Stuff just moving around, lights, this, that, the stage changes, stuff leaves, comes. It's like a machine. And
I can tell you that. We've been doing that for 30 years, right?
So you've been practicing.
Right.
It was obvious.
And this is, the biggest festival also for Chinese, for the whole nation, for the whole Chinese community around the world. How do you feel about the atmosphere now of Chinese people celebrating the biggest festival?
They're great.
Right.
I am sure. I want to really be in it. I'm very aware of the celebrations of the Chinese New Year. I mean, I've heard about it, I've read about it, but it's one thing to read about it, it's another thing to be in it.
To feel it.
And this time I'm in it.
Right.
I'm part of it.